Most people load into Rust with a plan to gain bottomless amounts of loot. Whether that means sticking by the sea and taking over a rig, lighthouse, or even harbor. Or moving inland to take over a military base. Or hell, even a grub outpost for a wipe. And then traveling to the snow just to find Arctic controlled by a big clan. But this isn't a story about what most people do. This is a story of how I took over water treatment and walled it in as a solo, playing vanilla Rust. If you're curious how a solo can accomplish such a feat, stick around and find out. With plenty of action and a lot of ups and downs, I hope you get to follow me on my journey to making the biggest compound on the server. We start from humble beginnings and work our way through the cold, harsh environment which is known as Rust. But in that environment, we make allies who help us along the way, but we also make plenty of enemies that wish to bring us down. But through the highs and through the lows, we strive on and complete our goal of walling in water treatment. I'm Mr. Magnus. I hope you guys enjoy my Rust movie. Alright. We are loading into rusticated US Main. This is going to be another solo series. So let's see what we can get into. I don't really know what I'm going for today, so we'll figure it out as we go.
Bruh, come on, man.
Come on, bro, let's do it. We are about an hour late in a force wipe, so we're gonna run the outpost and go from there. Alright, maybe I get a stone pick. Ooh, 5 minutes, homie. Stay down there for 5 minutes. Well, I know I have enough for a base. We'll go ahead and get some wood here. 4,000. Make a nail gun. And some nails. And get a bit more cloth. And after looking at the map for a bit, I choose an area to live, and we head on out. Alright. Let's get into it. I'm a big man with a big life ahead of him. Well, my first kill. So the biggest thing now is just to get down a base. Open the door. And with a base down, we go out to wreck the area. Oh, that didn't last long. Can't be worse than the time I built next to Cocoa Bee. Pretty sure I built in a pretty active area. So since it's force wipe, I have no BPs, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. Tunnels is always a great option. I prioritize getting myself a furnace and head out in the dead of night and kill myself a couple boars. What are the odds I get up? 30%. I'll take it. Get me up. Hey. We go ahead and grab that chainsaw we got earlier and get ourselves 12,000 wood. Alright, we're set on wood for a while. That is very nice. We are cooking. And after making it back with some nodes, we get this furnace down and get everything cooking. And after an ever so slight break, we got enough metal frags to get a metal door and a tier 1 workbench. And after hearing scientist shots in the background, I head out to investigate. Woo! Dude, we got an early revolver. Dude, let's go. Yeah. A revolver this early is huge. We'll research it later when we get enough scrap. We'll start taking down the area. Well, let's commit to researching that first. But for now, I make myself a crossbow and we head out. Ooh. I think this is the guy that I was having trouble with earlier. We take the metal pickaxe we just got from that guy and head out and hit a couple nodes. Hey. Let's head out for some more nodes. So most people would go back at Satchel. Man, who am I gonna raid? Who am I gonna have a vendetta on day 1? No way. No way everything's just one hit. And after another juicy farm run, we go ahead and plop another furnace down, depot the rest, get one more metal door down, and we head back out and search for more loot. Why? Why did you have so much? We head on over to water treatment and find ourselves an airdrop super quick, but we see a 3-man roaming in the distance, and I play it safe and sneak back to base. And after finishing this depot, I head back and see if I can take the 3-man on. I don't know how you see me. GG, I guess.
You're a little pissy. Maybe that's why.
These guys will get what's coming to them, I assure you. But after that death, I use the cover of night to loot water treatment naked and get just enough scrap to learn the revolver and ammo. Armed now with a revolver, I head back to water treatment, looking for some shenanigans. We hit the recycler up while we're here. 180 scrap. If I get this home, that will be fantastic. All right, we are looking healthy. Take 2 of this. Poor guy. Oh, he's not dead. Dude, the noises just sound so weird. It sounds a little different. And this is where I come to the realization of how overpowered my area really is. With water treatment and stone quarry right next to each other, and the pop being full, there's currently a guaranteed 3 diesel every time I run over to water treatment. And there's still like 600 people on the server. It's only been like 3 hours since I've got on. Maybe 2.5. Got on at 4, so it's been 2 hours. My big thing is I need to get everything I can before the big clans move in. Once that happens, it's kind of hard to progress unless you're already ahead. Hell, I can probably even wall in stone quarry. But you guys didn't click on this video for stone quarry. You guys clicked on it for something much bigger. And I'm sure you can guess how it's gonna happen. So I've been making trips back and forth from stone quarry to my base to ensure I get all of the loot. But after this depot run here, I head out and I notice a couple of guys farming the road. So we head over and take a peek.
No, dude, hey, come here.
Hey, 50 scrap. We take that. Man, they are not happy with me. And after that fight, we promptly head back and start getting more and more stone.
Mr. Magnus, bro. What the fuck?
I'm not making allies. That is for sure. Oh, that is huge.
Bro, what's your infatuation with shooting naked on the road?
Potential loot is my infatuation. 9 diesel, I think it's 5,000 stone per diesel. We got damn near 40, we got 45,000 stone. And like 5K or 9K metal. After seeing how juicy that was at Stone Quarry, I head back to water treatment to get myself more comps and even more diesel. and so I know the clicking in the background from my keyboard's quite annoying. But after this video, I fixed it in my OBS settings, so it should never happen again. I was camping tunnels for any potential doers, and then I heard this. That is terrifying. It's not my base, but considering how much loot I have in my base, I'm gonna go piss off the guys that actually have explosives. What? I'm wearing a hazy. Hit him 4. I think I hit him 5 times. You player. 3 HP. Seeing how close I was to killing the first guy, I go ahead and head back with just an Ioka and try and make something happen. So, this is YM Clan. They're a group of about 8, and they live south of water treatment in the snow. I would run into them a lot more frequently than I'd like to. But for now, I head back with a crossbow and a flashlight to see if I can get some more loot. Good news, we now have a compound bow to research. So I wait the night out, craft myself another revolver, and at first daylight I head out looking to do some more funny business. And if you remember that group I seen earlier that talked a lot of shit, well, they're about to get what's coming to them. One down. When fighting as a solo, you always want to be on the move and reposition yourself to give you just a little bit of an extra edge. I think that's 2 down. And that should be the last one. Yes.
You're a little pissy, maybe that's why.
So it was the group that killed me earlier, and it feels pretty good wiping them 1v3. I go ahead and loot up the best things I can and go ahead and dip. Saying their names, I know they know where I live, so I've got to be pretty careful heading on home. I do a wide flank back to my base, and just when I get there, they're out there waiting for me. What are you doing at my house? Hello? They are not Abby. I will tell you that. Well, I angered the clan next to me. Desperately needing to recycle and go to outpost, I find myself a horse. Bring it back, feed it, and get ready to make a big run just for someone to take off with it. Okay. So I depot and head out to look for my horse just to hear something interesting. Well, this is my chance to get a Tommy. There's my tier 2 weapon. I secure my tier 2 weapon, no less from my neighbor, the ones that were almost getting raided earlier. Every ounce of my soul knows I need to be upgrading right now. He's coming at 3 doors right now. Oh, I know I scared you at least. GG, man. On the off chance I do get raided, I go ahead and learn med, P2, and flashlight, just in case. And looking for more action, I make yet another revolver. We head back out. Seems like everyone's starting to come out this way. I need to get this main base down. So after depoting, I head back out looking for a horse so I can finally make my roam to outposts. And there it is. I find my Pinto that was taken from me earlier, just in the middle of water treatment. So we load up with a bunch of stone and components and make a safe-ish run to outposts. What the fuck? Dude, he almost made the play. And after a quick recycle run, we've got 435 scrap. So we run over and get ourselves a small oil refinery, and then a bunch of wood. So I'm gonna have 30,000 wood, 300 scrap, and 40 high qual. Not bad. 700 cloth too. If I make it home, this is huge. I can start main base. Don't know what main base is yet. My girlfriend just brought me pizza. Thank you, baby. Shut! Woo! Now we just gotta find room for everything. Dude, the lag is real. Listen, you get to live. Run. Run, please. If I miss that many, you get to live. So instead of making my base like I should, I go out for another roam. So after that, I finally start to build my base, and I was going to go for an offset bunker, the one from Game Lights, but there's an issue going on when I started building this, that apparently they didn't patch it, but they changed how the offset bunker works. So I spent quite a while trying to get it to work for nothing. So here I am building my same old 2x1 wraparound. And since I have so much stone, I don't stop at the second floor. I build a third floor while I'm at it. And after that's done, we finally get a tier 2 down, and we can finally be P2 gaming. I do a tiny bit of organization before making my P2 and heading on out for my first official roam. I haven't had any action in a while, guys. Oh, we're running tier 2 now. I mean, we could have been tier 2 a while. I just wanted to try and get that bunker up, but for some reason I can't get it to work right. It's probably on me. I'm probably doing it wrong. I watched Game Light's tutorial like 3. There's a guy in front of me. There's 2 guys. Oh, they seen me. And our ceremonial first roam ends in death. And our second roam doesn't go much better. After dying to YM clan twice, I cool my head, grab a crossbow and bow, and see if we can make something happen with this. And after a couple hard losses, we find ourselves an up, and we'll try and keep it rolling.
Every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show
Well,
you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can
they
show you
just
the
got
ropes.
absolutely dicked on. Oh, holy heck is that up there? Do I have new neighbors? Hey, you solo?
Oh, bro.
Yo, I'm the big base right down the hill. I am also solo.
I just say we don't fuck with each other, honestly, bro.
Alright, if I kill you in the wild, I mean, I can't. It's gonna be like a, unless you're in.
Just, I would say,
Unless.
just around the area.
Yeah. So I don't. Unless we, like, form a team. If you have a copious amount of loot, I'm gonna tell you now. There's a loot versus friend factor here. So, like, if you want to be, like, fully friendly, we have to, like, get on a team. But if not, I get it. And vice versa.
Alright.
Alright, man. Good luck. Yo, it's your teammate, Mr. Magnus. Well, that wasn't him. Alright. I go ahead and craft myself a DB and head on out for a little grub fest. And after that successful grubbing, we head on home, depot, then come right back to this poor fella. We make it home and start tech treeing down the tier 2. We have enough to get a salvage pick, so we go ahead and craft one up and Hit a couple nodes in the area. And after the furnaces are taken care of, our next immediate goal is to get the garage door.
Huge.
But we find something else along the way to research. And as soon as we get home, we plop this bad boy in the research bench and gain some knowledge right away. Going farther down on the tier 2 tech tree, we're super close to the garage door, so I head back out and run into this group. Man, you guys are gonna get poo-pooed on. I grab some prim gear and head back out to see if I can make a play on them, but I find some other people instead. I don't really know what that was, but part of me wanted to go deep, but I didn't think I could. I make it back with enough to learn garage door, I craft a bunch up, and we upgrade the holy hell out of this base. After upgrading the base, we craft ourselves another P2 and go out. After roaming for a couple minutes, we find ourselves a white thoroughbred. So we take it home and we prepare ourselves to make another outpost trip. We make it back successfully and deposit all the loot, and then go ahead and start to organize the base a little bit because it's been a long day for us. As a solo on a 600 pop server, I'd say for day one on Force Wipe, we've done pretty well for ourselves. Alright, we're a minimum of 16 rockets, and it's through that wall right there. I can make it actually 12, 13, 14. We're actually a minimum of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16 still. Good enough, right guys? Good enough to call it a night. We've got 44 hours of upkeep. I'll be on after work tomorrow. And yeah, good night. All right, I just got back from work. Are we rated? Let's see. I'd say we're good. Huh. Well, I think the first order of business, let's go run the pump jack a little bit. Not the pump jack, sorry, the stone quarry. That base is new. I think I need to place down my own TC, or this thing's gonna be walled in completely. The neighbors across the way are on. I see their door open. I'm not really sure how much of this I'm gonna get done. So my immediate goals are better weapon, maybe do some molly raids, get this some metal to get my furnaces going. I think I get my refinery going right after these 3 diesel. Well, the neighbors aren't friendly. I grab a hatchet to try and get some wood to build my way up there, but I'm interrupted. Seeing how there's multiple on the roof, I call it quits, knowing I won't be able to get that SAR. Alright, well, I gotta go use the restroom. Take a quick Tud Donkey. Whew, I'm back. As we get back, we head out for yet another roam. We keep running low on low grade, so we put the oil refinery down, solve that issue. And with the crude cooking, we head back out and explore the area more. I hear SARs out in the distance, thinking this is my chance to get a better gun. I pull on up, hoping for the best. I thought the other guy was Prem! With the scrap I got from Outpost yesterday, I'll go ahead and tech tree down. And then we go ahead and grab some diesel and head back over to the stone quarry.
I think I'm gonna try and use all my diesel throughout the night. It's not gonna be all, but like a good majority of it. And have just copious amounts of stone. I might try and wall in all of water treatment. But yeah, if I can wall in water treatment, I think that'll be super sick. I would need turrets around the roads, but I mean that wouldn't be a big deal. And I can say I own water treatment. Dude. I have the power. I have the determination.
And with this thought, walling in water treatment was all but a sold deal.
3 tunnel runs? 3 good tunnel runs? I should have everything I need. Maybe even enough scrap too.
And just like that, I'm stacking up the cheese with boxes and boxes of stone. But I'm getting a little bored, so I decide to go do something a little different when I hear these gunshots. And just when I thought I successfully grubbed the fight, I run into this guy. God dang it. I head back 3 or 4 times, no avail. I shake these hard losses off and go back to doing what I'm good at, holding down stone quarry. Water treatment's not gonna wall itself in. And as I'm heading on back, I notice a weasel running away from stone quarry, so I assume he took my goodies, so I chase him down. Yeah, he took my stone. Here, hey, I'll be allies here, man. Take half of it. That,
Hey, we'll give you the stone back if you.
wow. That has got to be the worst time to crash. Yo, that was the weirdest thing ever.
Are you back?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, no, that's what happened to me and my friend. I was protecting your body, man.
oh, yeah.
My
No.
teammate might have taken some of your stuff, but I got him to
No, this is plenty.
leave some stone back.
Nah, take it, man. Did you get your P2 on the ground?
Yeah, we got the revolver.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just...
have a good white man.
You want to ally?
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I mean-
Does that mean I could possibly get like some of my stuff? I think I had like a revolver and you killed me one time with a gun.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just do
Alright.
you want to invite me to team, or do you want to just like not like if we kill each other be truce? But either way, I don't care.
I already have like 9 people on my
Oh
team.
yeah, I don't
so
want that in the team UI.
I don't know if I can do that.
Nah, you're good,
but
homie.
Definitely, like, I could just tell. I'll just tell them your name and.
Do you have a P2 yet?
Oh, I don't. I'll gladly take one. If you need one.
I'll just make you one. 2 seconds. 2, 1. I'm gonna be trying to run the thing more, the rock quarry. So that's where I'll be.
Okay, I'll make sure my friend stays with me.
Okay. If not, I mean it's fine.
Thank you. Thanks, man. Have a good.
Good luck.
Bye. Okay. Bye, see ya.
Hopefully we're friendly.
So yesterday in the wipe, I ended up going partial deep on Govian. I didn't get too terribly much, but it was just the fact that I was able to get so far into their base. But we've had a couple encounters off screen. We've actually been kind of nice and quite friendly. So with 9 and his team UI being allies, it's the best thing for me. So all's well that ends well, right? I go ahead and grab the stone that was still cooking at the stone quarry. Go ahead and depot it. And then organize my base up a little bit, showing me I have a fair bit of scrap. We tech tree down farther on the tier 2, and then go out for a little roam. I make it about 10 feet before finding some much needed payback. One singular kill on YM Clan doesn't make up for everything I've lost, but it still feels good to get one under my belt.
Hey, we got a weapon upgrade. Yeah. Go back out. Okay, I'm coming. Gonna go eat dinner.
And as soon as I get back from eating, I notice a new base in the area. So I craft up a couple mollies, and we go ahead and hit it. And as I'm seeing so much loot behind one wood door, I make the decision to steal the base instead of fill my pockets and run.
Wow. Oh, they have a turret. Oh my god, this is huge. Two mollies, and my god. This guy is so mad.
I go ahead and fill my pockets up with the best loot, and we head on home.
Woo! Go straight ahead and learn on down. See what I can get to. I get to SAR? I can. Go ahead and get car parts. Once I get these car parts, I'm gonna go grab that car. I can start the progression.
I take some easy to recycle comps and head over to water treatment to get some quick scrap to learn down the car parts.
I need 500 scrap to get to the wall. Alright, let's make a SAR and do a tunnels run. I have been getting extremely lucky with all these ammo drops.
And after making it home with such a big tunnels run, I go ahead and have trouble organizing all my comps, but I managed and then learned down the tier 1 tech tree and get just shy of high wooden wall. So I waste no time and get my car lift base up so I can finally make safe runs down to outposts. And so if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I'm going to be trading all the stone I'm getting from Stone Quarry into wood with the outpost vending machine, because in order to pull something off like this, I'm going to need upwards of hundreds of thousands of wood just to make something like this happen.
Good luck, homie. Are you... So you're pretty much solo now?
Yeah, I mean, he got on 20 minutes. Got quick off.
That sucks. That hurts.
So I met Farmer Hooch the day before. He had his little starter base up the hill from mine. I didn't realize he ended up moving to Stone Quarry. He's actually that big base right next to me. We form an alliance, giving me free reign to use Stone Quarry whenever I want. We hop back on track and get this chonker of a car that we found in water treatment, get her all repaired up, and get ready to make our trips to outposts. I'm not gonna lie, it was a super lucky find to have an armored cockpit and a storage module on one car, but I bless the rest gods, load up with all my stone, get a chonker amount of comps, and off we go. We get a solid amount of scrap, go ahead to the tier 1, tech tree down and get high wooden wall and high wooden gate, bless you, and then spent what felt like an eternity turning all the stone into wood and then turning it into high wooden wall.
Woo! Look at all these walls.
And from that one run alone, I have 80 walls and a box of wood, and I'm still sitting at a box and a half of stone just from running Stone Quarry passively. Knowing I'm going to need more diesel, I went ahead and bought a blue card so I could get red at water treatment, which kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I get more scrap, more diesel, and I get this red card that I can sell in the shop I'm going to make. And with all the scrap we got from that run, I gained myself some more knowledge, learning electrical and automation. And knowing I'm going to need turrets to protect the roads from anyone entering my compound, which will be water treatment, I start learning down towards auto turret.
Appreciate you.
And with all the stone I had, I finally make the final upgrades to the base, putting the shooting floor down and adding extra doors to the front, giving me that much more raid protection. And lastly, we make a vending machine incorporated onto the roof of our base so I can start selling all of my goodies. I craft up some SARS, Tommies, electric furnaces, and of course Molotovs, and we get it to selling. And with our base in a stable position, I craft up a bunch of TCs, do myself a stone count, and get ready to TC off the entirety of water treatment. And just as I start to place the TCs down, my neighbors are getting attacked, and they call for help. So I head on over.
Alright, come over here. So I can't pick you up right there. Hey, your DB is gonna be back here, man. Morph. By the front door. It's by the shop, I guess. Oh yeah, I got it. His DB's at the front door.
And while my goal was to wall in water treatment, my allies, they wanted to wall in stone quarry. But they were being met with a lot more resistance. My shop's been up for 10 minutes. I've already sold 300 scrap worth of stuff. So I tech tree farther down, and I get super close to auto turret. I head into water treatment, thinking I can get some quick diesel, but run into a group instead.
Star guy dead. 2 more. That's the issue. I don't know where star number 2 went. There he is. 2 dead. 1 more.
I'm gonna go. Body.
You dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
They're more.
Dude, I set these prices way too low. Fuck.
In the span of 10 more minutes, my shop had sold again, netting me another 300 scrap.
Oh my god. Listen, I gotta go for this.
Discord, I can add you to the server. I'm like trying to create a server. We have like 12.
Dude, in a second. Dude, this is like money right here. There's just 2 left. There's literally just 2 left, man.
2 guys left.
Yeah. There's 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's up.
And a red card.
I'm gonna head over there. Third party clean up.
No, there's so much loot from this LP.
After that hard water treatment loss, this was the come up I needed, so I run back and search for more loot.
Up in those trees. Are
There's
that there?
Comps. There's a guy right in front of me. There's a guy up the hill. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here.
The core came out of the bushes just waiting, bro.
They got another star. Coming.
This shit's so annoying.
Almost not. Almost my other base.
What?
I said it's almost night. I'm on timer there.
So I got 5 stars from that, 2 Tommies, a DB, and a pipe.
I go ahead and throw all that into my vending machine to sell for more scrap. And with the scrap I got from previous sales, I go ahead and learn the auto turret. And with the area cooled down, I go out, start placing down more TCs so I can wall off the entirety of water treatment. I go back and grab some more supplies, and we head right back out.
I'm 33% done already of placing down TCs. Please forgive me for making you wait.
Boom, that's how you get loot right there. Boom, that's my loot. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. You just need TC or you need the whole base?
Just TC.
That.
10 might do it. So wait, what's the
Sure.
gas code?
It's. You wanna try it out?
Yeah, that's it.
And with this, I now have access to Stone Quarry uninterrupted. And all I gave him was 10 walls in exchange.
That'll work.
So
Thank you.
picky.
And as the night's coming to an end, I go ahead and do one more run
Have the
of
first
placing
one of wood.
TCs.
But just doing this alone solo is the dream.
You just farm up like a bunch of fucking boxes of stone and just not know what to do with it.
Hey, don't call me out.
After a couple more tool cupboards are placed down, the red line shows the progress I've made so far. And I'm winding down for the night, so I go ahead and make a couple base upgrades to make my base that much stronger. I'd hate to get raided overnight and lose all the progress I've been working for.
Get your hopes up.
Before hopping off for the night, I find a decayed base right around my area, so I have to crack it open before going to bed.
Okay. Oh my god, that was so worth. This decayed base, I just destroyed the TC. 50 high quality metal. 6 diesel, 50 scrap, 600 cloth, 1800 metal frags.
That's loaded.
I'm rich.
I go ahead and grab the walls, head to my core, and lock the rest of the base up. And we're gonna call it for a night. Hopefully in day 3, we're not raided. And we can take this walling off of water treatment to the last step. We are not raided. It's the start of day 3. We're not raided. And we're ready to commence Operation Wall Off Water Treatment. I start off the day by getting my crude going. And then I take my 23 diesel over to Stone Quarry and get that started up. And since it's walled off and I have guest codes to the base, we feel relatively safe to leave it running unattended. So I grab a Jackie and we double production as I head out and hit all the nodes in the area. After about 10 minutes of running the stone quarry and farming, we've got a handsome amount of metal and a box of stone. So I go ahead, depot it all, then make some electrical furnaces and set up some automation. Boom. We now have power. So we go back to the stone quarry and we keep running it and gathering all the resources, hoarding it to ourselves. With it being so early in the morning, pop is super low, so all this is that much easier.
And after a quick daily restart, we get back on and get back to it. Damn near a box of metal. Seeing how I have so much metal ore just sitting there, I get 3 more electrical furnaces going to double the output. My ears perk up to the sound of a rocket, so I pinpoint it and we head on over. And as I'm pulling up, a war zone's going on. It's gonna be hard to kill them and get out with loot. I ended up hovering around the area for about 10 minutes, but I could never find the right moment to make the play. So I make it out with just a stack of ammo and call it good.
Yeah, that sucks. They had someone on the roof the entire time. There was also 4 on the ground, so I mean, me getting out of there with any loot, just 100 bullets, I mean, that's still... Wouldn't call it the worst thing in the world.
Needing more laptops, computers, and general scrap, we head to tunnels and make our fortune and head back successfully. And as I'm depositing all my comps, I hear some gunshots. I head over to investigate, but find the remnants of where a fight was happening. But in the process, I see a 2x1 with a wooden door, so I've got to come back with some mollies.
Make a door. Why? Why do they hold so much behind just one thing? Who is this? The casual 260 scrap and a bunch of comps?
We fill our pockets up and head on home. But we get home and just add to the pile of loot.
We're almost at a tier 3. This recycle run will take us there.
As I'm checking my shop, I see this guy on the road farming, and I do a little funny business.
Yeah, I got you on me. Here.
And so I'm not a completely horrible guy. He came back, and I just gave him all of his stuff back. Or somewhat near it.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck, man.
With all the stone I got this morning, I filled up the back of my storage unit on this car. And it's time to head over to Outpost and turn it all into wood, and thus turning it into walls. We grab a fat load of comps as well and head on out. It takes about 30 minutes, but we finally get all the stone converted into wood. We got the majority of it turning into walls, so we head back home. We have enough for a tier 3 now. But just prior to coming in, I noticed there's one on the map selling for sulfur. So after I fully deposit, I plan on heading right back to Outpost to get it. And currently, we have about 120 walls crafted. whole box of wood. I grab a couple guns and the tier 3 while I'm at it, as well as a little bit more wood, and we head on home. This will save us a bunch of scrap as we tech tree down the tier 3. We check our shop, and it has been just as fruitful as ever, netting us close to another 500 scrap. And seeing how I have a box of metal that's fully smelted, I go ahead and grab some, and it's time to upgrade my base. You can never go wrong with adding some uniformity and color to your base. We go ahead and craft up the next round of TCs that we need to place around water treatment. While I'm at it, I go ahead and make a couple turrets to have those on standby for when I'm done with the whole project. And with my car fully loaded up, I proceed with the TCing off of the entirety of water treatment. My neighbor, Morp, decides to come over and give me some backup, but it doesn't last too long as we are instantly mowed down.
I have a lot on me. Take my stuff and run.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that side for later. I didn't lose a too terrible amount, it just sucks that I died. But I go ahead and start walling off from the other side.
Too bad.
As we're making our way around placing TCs, we come across the wooden base that we need to raid. Luckily it's just wood, so we go home, make some mollies, and we hit it.
Cool.
We'll do it in a second. There might be stuff in here.
There might be.
Alright. I mean, the box had a couple comps.
2 diesel. Couple of metal frags. Stone and wood.
And with the base out of the way, I continue TCing off the rest of water treatment. I'm momentarily held up by this pitch black night, so I wait for morning, and we continue. And this is the base that doesn't like me, and they've been the one that's been a thorn in my side for the last couple times. So I'm very alert when I place these last couple TCs. Woo! All the TCs are up. Well, the main part, all I have to do is now just get around the train track and put the turrets in. Oh, that feels good. So the next hardest part is going to be getting around this train track because there's not much I can do about it for build priv. So I go ahead and TC off what I need to, and I'm going to have to live with the gap that the train tracks provide. I go ahead and make another trip to Outposts to get myself some more hike wall, a little bit more wood, and I buy night vision goggles because I want to do the majority of the wall placement at night. I go ahead and throw a couple more TCs around my base just for a little extra priv, and we finally start the commencement of walling in water treatment. All right. Reload up with some more walls, and back out we go. We're getting a little farther away from the base than I'd like, so I load the car up with some walls, and we continue. I don't really want to mess with these guys.
Wooden wall. And then literally.
I hear a jackhammer farmer at night. That can only mean one thing. Lots of loot. Just kill someone from YM clan. I have AK. Seeing how this is YM clan and they live just south of here,
Home with the AK?
I go ahead and take the AK, stop my wall progression, and we lay it low for a little while. It's pretty big.
Were they in water or just outside?
He was farming with a Yankee outside water.
At night?
Yep, he had night vision on.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna go run into water real quick, get more diesel, start the pump jack back up.
There's AKs out above me, bro.
And after running the pump jack for a while, I go ahead and load the back of my camper up and take myself and my ally to Outposts. And after about 30 minutes at Outposts, converting all the stone to wood into even more walls, we've got ourselves a healthy load. I go ahead, load the back of my car back up, and we get ourselves down to place some more walls. And just as I was vibing, placing up almost the final walls, that happens. But I don't let it discourage me. I get back into my car right away, go farther down the hill, and we get right back into it. A quick pit stop, and back we go. As I get home, I hear someone ladder on my base, so I go up to investigate. Are they naked? Dude, naked's got on my base. What the
Naked
fuck
AK?
is... I'm AK. Oh, like...
Yeah, we just, in general, we need to make a bunch of shit like ammo, guns.
Get off my base!
Not gonna like that.
No, I think they're dead. There might be someone up there with DB though. They laddered
I'll
up.
check.
You guys can come over here and just check.
Yeah, I'm naked, I'll go.
Yeah, climb up this ladder. Can you tell me the names?
Names, God,
Okay.
Kevin.
Okay, so God's the guy that just killed me. I have his base walled in. He's upset that I walled him in. Oh my God. I thought I was getting raided by YM. So this wouldn't be the first and last time God would come over to door camp me. There were multiple occasions where he would just be a complete nuisance, but since there were so many, I didn't want to add every little drop in. So let's just say I get even with him my own way. But here we are, and let's continue to try and finish this compound here.
I'm finishing this today for sure. I'm just taking a break. Go home. I lied. I have 97 walls.
Hey.
97. Wow.
Ew.
Like a,
Right at that arcade.
The walls are almost done. And with these last walls, we will finally have it all walled in. Let's finish it up.
Like, bro. Put a half wall, that's probably why, buddy.
It is walled off. It
Congrats.
is done. I can just put turrets up and we can be happy. Oh.
How many guns do you have, Magnus?
I sold everything I got as it came in. So probably like I had 6 or 7.
oh wow.
My solo is more floated than we are. That's crazy.
We have more stone though, and that's really what matters. Stone is like.
Dude, my fucking compound. It hurts. I'm done.
I have a large battery.
I prepare to head out for one last trip, and that's to place all the turrets down. This has been the culmination of 3 days worth of work, and I am emotionally, physically, and metaphorically tired. So I would not recommend this to anyone trying to wall off any monument, but it was quite the journey. It was quite fun. Ups and downs. I can honestly say I've never done something like this before. So it was an experience for sure.
Damn.
I was like, who the fuck got in here?
Can you grab us those car parts though before you get off?
God, you're so neat. Yeah, I can get it.
3 times almost. Twice.
Ooh, the green. You'll be on tomorrow or no?
If I am, it's gonna be later. Like 161. I just started like a month ago.
100. Set up the car for me and I'll get us shit, alright, buddy?
Just some casual banter to the entire server, letting them know I own the biggest compound. I don't think anyone really cared, but I did. I cared so much. I poured my soul into this.
I'll just wait.
No, I'm done. Remember I said it'd only take 30 more minutes? Here I am at 11:30, finally done. So the funny thing about owning an entire compound that walls in an entire monument, plus it being nighttime, there is no one, and I mean no one, that comes in. It's almost like a desolate wasteland for all the resources to be hoarded by me and I guess my allies. I even had my own airdrop fall right next to my base inside my compound. We go ahead and sell some things up at the outpost here, get ourselves a mini, and we get ourselves one final look, aerially, of what it all looks like. And so as I'm flying here, let me give you guys some stats on what it took to make this even possible. I placed a total of 46 tool cupboards. 33 were on video and 13 were off. That alone is 46,000 wood. And each tool cupboard costs 2,100 stone each for upkeep and to upgrade it. So when you add that all together, that's 96,600 stone just for the tool cupboards alone. And lastly, the biggest stat that I'm sure everyone wants to know, I placed 308 walls, not really including the gates, but 288 were placed on video and 20 were placed off. So that comes out to a whopping 462,000 wood used. And if you combine that with the TCs it cost to craft, we were over 500,000 wood it took to make this even possible. And the biggest contributor that even allowed me to do all this was Stonecore being so close to water treatment. Without this, there's no way
I was going to be able to do this in 3 days. As a solo, on Force Wipe, on a main server, no less. And I am completely whooped, so I go to bed. I get on the next day. I don't do much. I do a little fiddling around. But again, once you wall off an entire monument, not many people come to it. And so that group, Gods, Kevin, Earl, and there was another name that I can't quite put my finger on. They said I suck as a solo, and they would completely torment me, door camp me, and just abuse the fact that I'm solo. So I spent the next day showing them how bad I really am, and I roof camped them on my own personal tower for about 3 hours. I know it's a little petty. I know it might be cheap, but at this point, I don't even care. And so this is pretty much the end of the video. The rest is pretty much just a headshot compilation of me roof camping the neighbors and getting some steam off my chest. If you guys did make it this far into the video, please shoot a like, comment, and maybe even a subscribe. I'm still pretty new to this, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you for everything, and I hope you guys have a good day. Please enjoy the rest of the compilation of me getting a little bit of payback. AK. And the absolute final thing I do is I give my base to my allies and let them ransack the entire thing. I still have a fair bit of metal, a bunch of comps, and random this and that's everywhere. And the loot's too much for them to contain, so they go on a killing spree. And this is the end of my story. And if you guys made it this far, if you guys liked the thumbnail, my girlfriend made it. She put a lot of effort into it. Go into the comments and show your love for her, if you would. Thank you once more. Have a good night.